Yo, what's going on? You're locked into F.A.T.P from Across the Pond Radio. It's your boy Mickey Swags.
On the one and I make it run. My decision to be living with this is an easy one. I squeeze the trigger of this educated gun. Unload lots of shots upon the innocent eardrum. It's an old man's sport, this ain't game I caught. The bug I fought hard, but the skill never falls short. Many years grafting to be able to strive. I'm stable and alive, drive since 85. But now it's 1-8 and it all sounds great. My name is Chrome and I put this wax on your plate. Money, I represent this shit like it's supposed to be done. Always relevant, I'm selling it. This hip hop tale, I'm telling it. Still in it for the hell of it. You can tell that I smell of it. When I grab the microphone, my head begins to swell a bit. Always stay fresh with my flow on stage. Keep my energy regardless of my age. Is it old man music? No need to adjust to fit with the new kids. Is it an old man sport? Trust we must properly, kings of the court. Is it old man music? No need to adjust to fit with the new kids. Is it an old man sport? Trust we must properly, kings of the court. Or new school, just true school, so don't get it twisted. Pedigree rapper meaning I'm gifted. Nobody size up or try to eyes up. I slap it with your smartphone, keep it so you can't call your guys up. This is the lesson, don't fuck with those true veterans. Taking kindness for weakness is menacing. Some like the sample, rhyme flows are trample. Show some respect, let me give you an example. Phase on love, who played with Roman on Friday. I just slap up a young boy and rock him up sideways. Step into big phase on talking shit. Before we knew it, he's getting big man licks. Slamming his head up in the corner by an OG. Shitting on himself like a pony. Phase on 4, man, fuck it airport. This ain't Friday, but you're dealing with an old man sport. Because is it old man music? No need to adjust to fit with the new kids. Is it an old man sport? Trust we must properly, kings of the court. Is it old man music? No need to adjust to fit with the new kids. Is it an old man sport? Trust we must properly, kings of the court. Is this music age appropriate? The wrong side of 40, still you know we get busy with the work. Making this for you and you, it's what we do. Simple mathematics, 2 and 2. But the economics of this life I'm not really feeling. Releasing vinyl is a reality, but it's all about the streaming. I must be dreaming to get them kind of numbers that I'm needing. To reach the audience of a younger generation I'm leaving. All this music that I love behind. If I'm true to myself, is it really what I need to find? I'm not looking for likes, I'm just taking my time to create my happiness and give me peace of mind. Because at this age, time is really on my side. No need for rushing through music, just take it in my stride. One verse at a time, I've got nothing to prove. It's Chrome for the win with nothing to lose. That's how I am when I'm bringing it on the microphone. Hannibal Lecter, dissector when he hacks a bone. Not justifying, just underlining the level of the categories of MCs that I'm in. Replenishing my craft, I kick ass like shaft. You're having a laugh, my advice is do the maths. Bringing it, spitting it, soldiering, never blinging it. The old man sport, rest assured, that's how we're kicking it. Is it old man music? No need to adjust to fit with the new kids. Is it an old man sport? Trust we must properly, kings of the court. Is it old man music? No need to adjust to fit with the new kids. Is it an old man sport? Trust we must properly, kings of the court.
What a banger. F.A.T.P. Yeah, it's that time again. It's Sunday, it's 10 p.m. over there in Perth, Australia, and 3 p.m. here in the UK. Let's kickstart the Sunday sesh with the F.A.T.P show, sponsored by thop.co.uk. What you just heard there was Old Man Sport by Chrome, taken off the Dopamine hit album. That's Britcore bringing it forward to 2018 for you people, and that track was called Old Man Sport, featuring Kells and Sir Bean's OBE. Let's go into some big toes, track called Cathedral City, and then we'll give a rundown about what's coming up tonight.
So if we then find that someone is smoking cannabis or legal highs, or other illegal, or alcohol for that matter, they know emphatically that it should be free of all those.
As I walk along the pavement, staring at the grubby floor, mooch past zombies, serpents, summer whores, all glued up to the Mamba and Spice Life whores, reaching out for their cravings. Nothing more. Little Jimmy's living when he's trying to pull the girls. Truth doesn't lie when you live in a false world. Shitty Lincoln cities, an image has been slipping. Watch it sink into the distance, become an extinct village. Powered by the government, a puppet on a string winch. Stack it back and think that you're fucked, but you still flinch. Finding the butts that are wholesome and solid, lining their pockets with roll-ups and dockers. Kicked to the curb with the murderous threats. Defeated when they sleep in a pizza box nest. Spot the shaky hand when they're sipping on a can of beer. I think it's fair to say that I'm not a fucking fan of it. Welcome to Lincoln, the cathedral city. There's a few rude dudes and a few fake hippies. Bums on the bench that wallow in self-pity, with the change jars rattling £1.50. Welcome to Lincoln, the cathedral city. No cheese round here and the people act shifty. More sleeping bags than refugee camps. Now I'm bored of the crap, so let's talk about facts. The high street's vibrant, lively and thriving. Paramedics trying to keep the spice sense alive. Please excuse our homeless population. They don't mean to be rude, they're just getting off their faces. Some of them will sing you a song, no hesitation. Some of them will string you along and nick your trainers. Big issue sellers that have been through the weather. Baggy selling big tissues, trying to be clever. Strip clubs and bookies earning big bucks forever, while you keep looking for that big pile of treasure. Ambition of the week when you're living on the streets is to get 50p just to get a bite to eat. Spare any change is a slogan of the town. Heard it so much that I've broken it down, and I put it in my rhymes cause it flows and it sounds and it fits to the scheme. Shout hobo now. Welcome to Lincoln, the cathedral city. There's a few rude dudes and a few fake hippies. Bums on the bench that wallow in self-pity, with the change jars rattling £1.50. Welcome to Lincoln, the cathedral city. No cheese round here and the people act shifty. More sleeping bags than refugee camps. Now I'm bored of the crap, so let's talk about facts. There's so many homeless in Lincoln, it's apparent. Mix them in a bowl, make a class war salad. Toss in some bums and some upper class faggots, and you got yourself a death match waiting to happen. From the cobblestone paths on the Bailgate to the restaurant wave on the Brayford, these places are paved with their nation's wages. $500,000 flat, so you better get saving. Excuse me, couple sitting in the doorway. It looks like your missus getting fingered in the four-way. Tempers flare in the entrance to the shops. Spark starts to fly about who is getting robbed. Our people watch from the steeple top. The tax man steals all the dealers' crops. The city gets fueled on greed and lust, cause when thieves are made, that's when dreams are lost. Yeah, what? Big toes. Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Big toes. Yeah.
If you see them and they're down and out and they're drunk and all, just ignore them because they don't mean what they say. It's because something's gone wrong in their life, and that's where they are. Why they are, where they are, where they are, where they are, where they are.
Big toes.
From across the pond.
That there was entitled Cathedral City, aka Lincoln City, which is out in the east of the UK here. That's by Big Toes, and that's taken off the Big Toe Show album, which was released 31st of May. It's available to stream just about everywhere. So coming up on this week's F.A.T.P show here on Tune 1, we've got some Deacon Nemrot, some Sumo Slim. We've got a bit of Word SOS and Deco. We've got some Dizzy Dustin, Pandemonium. What else we got? We've got some Rick Flow, some Verbs of Iron Bridge, some Chuckles. You heard Chrome at the beginning. And we've got some Killer Impact as well. So yeah, got a packed out show for you people, and then straight up after us we'll hand over to the Skid Row show and Streets of the Long Ting for another hour with some dope hip hop. So yeah, you've got it all sewn up tonight on Tune 1. We've got for you right now from north of the border a female artist that goes by the name of Becca Starr, and this track's called I Forgot.
Yo, what up people, this is Slippy Skills. You're locked into F.A.T.P Radio. Just sit still and I'll explain. I feel nothing, I'm numbed by life today. Betterment through words I say. I saw it coming from a few miles away. Yo, I'm dropping truth bombs when all the hope's gone. I'll stand strong and bandage up the broke bones. Ain't held your hand in so long. I noticed that your grip got tighter. I'm sorry if I kept you waiting. You don't need me though, cause you're the fighter. Unsolicited, I restrict the degradation. Another side effect of these hallucinations. God damn it, it seems so real, but the only thing attainable is how I feel, and that's not part of the deal. I swirl in whirlpools with dumb fools just like me. They're seeking life in cartoons. I forgot that you knew me before I was someone or something. When I was a child, still confused and mumbling. She needed time to earn her stripes, take a few lashings from life. This one creates her own strife and forgot to let go of the knife. A part of me actually died that fateful night. Breathe as I might. For God to feel something. Alternative reality's still haunting. It's too daunting. Assumptions made about me constantly. I know you're watching, can barely shift that gaze. Like some forgotten prophecy. Where I go, you're following, and fate may yet refrain. Yo, I remembered something yesterday, a dream I once had when we hid up and flew away. Asked if I remember, yeah, and I responded graciously, how could I forget? I was left in the dark, somehow the light will protect. I swagger cause I walk in pain now and again. Some surgical steel and some nerves are to blame. The irony ain't lost on me, because my mental nerves are just a shot, homie, they're coming back for me. I'm an auditor of aspiration, bringing light and motivation. I know you ain't participating cause you're vacant, but spaces will only further the gap. You're asking for trouble and unexpected mishaps. I swear that if I say I love you, then I love you. There's nothing I want to gain except your love too. I'd rather stun fools with kind rules than rough jewels. There's only one planet and one message of use. For God to feel something. Alternative reality's still haunting. For God to feel nothing. And now I feel everything, it's too daunting.
From across the pond, from across the pond, from across the pond, hip-hop show. From across the pond, from across the pond, from across the pond, hip-hop show.
Flooded hallways, 11 roses. Yeah, shouts to Andy. Yeah, like blood on the cuff. What goes unseen runs off the fingers and drips at the feet. Parts of us recoil as they part from us. Darker stuff, what holds up the stars above. We've grown to love cuts. Our rag-on blades of dull silver reflect our luck. Like one less rose in the bunch. 11 for your loved one, but not quite enough. The smile on the face is a front. A snarl under skin, at the lip where it's smudged. As the kiss rear back on their haunches. Like a tourist, the universe shifts. Staunchly opposed to the figment of opponents. Fear is a friend, loyal to its owner. Dog said backwards, afflicted with Trojans. Love is the onus, depicted alone. Flesh nailed to a dark sky. Larks rise over cliffs like they're canonized. Glorified, what's holier than flight? On a range between hell and perpetual light. The wheel of misfortune is ageless. A child dragging a stick across railings. As our hearts play victim and savior, again and again we give in to the craving.
What a banger. No, nice. F.A.T.P from across the pond.
That was Big Deacon Nemrot for you there. That track was called 11 Roses. That's taken off their 24 Sirens album, which was released only on Friday over on Boom Bap Professional's Bandcamp account, but I assume it's just available to stream everywhere. There's actually a video as well that just dropped over the weekend for that 11 Roses. Again, Boom Bap Professionals over on YouTube. Do go check that out. Go check F.A.T.P out on YouTube as well, because we've got something special over there every week. Go follow us on social media as well. It's F.A.T.P HHS UK. We're just about everywhere. Artists, if you want your music on the show, all you got to do is hit us up via email, and our email is fatphiphopshow.uk. Yeah, this is a submission for you now, again off the Blatantly Blunt agency down in London Village. It's off Razor and D Mills. I'm going to play you the track right now. This is called Make Up to Break Up.
Always trying to stress me every day, turning grey before my age, I don't even feel the same. 2020 got the gal I'm acting lame. I am not the only one, I know my niggas feel the same.
You had it all right in front of your face. I came to you to show love and embrace. You came to me with a gun on your waist. When you sabotaged us, you had nothing to say. Instead of fighting for love, you prefer running away.
To break up, make up, to break up. All we do is make up.
I loved you, thought you loved me too. So how we doing friends with benefits? That weren't the plan when I started fucking with you. As a woman, friends with benefits should sound disgusting to you. I took you up on the offer, I was reluctant to. No chemistry when it's us in the room. Just an empty feeling, staring at the ceiling. Why am I stuck with you? It's like I'm in quicksand, stuck in these shoes. Cause I'm sinking when I should be running from you, it's mad.
Smoking on my tree, give me these powers. I can see through bullshit without spending many hours. You can't chew me up and spit me out, that's just the foulest. Dog, they must be tripping off these powders.
We had issues, thought we passed it though. I had a feeling you were shady, I chanced it though. I'm warm-hearted, betray me and my heart gets cold. I hold grudges and I can't let go, so now we can't evolve.
All we do is make up, to break up, make up, to break up. All we do is make up, to break up. It's nothing new to me. All we do is make up. We sleep, wake up and then break up, yeah. I love it when we make love. It was all good until you changed up.
You can't put a crown on a clown and expect a princess. She's daddy's little girl, so you'll end up in stress. Sweet boys outside your house with flowers, I've been them. Self-absorbed, gives head but thinks less. True colours start to show, cause that's in them. Problems come, they think to solve it is to give sex. Like all it takes is sex to keep a man. Your poker face, but I can see you got the weaker hand.
Laugh if you ever try say something. Red-handed, you can't say nothing. I'm just trying to make plans, but these days, girl, are trying to break mine. All we do is make up, to break up, make up, to break up. All we do is make up, to break up. It's nothing new to me. All we do is make up, to break up, make up, to break up. All we do is make up, to break up. It ain't nothing new to. It's nothing new. All we do is make up, to break up, make up, to break up. All we do is make up, to break up,
Hey, this is Lady Jane alongside Calligraphy, and you're tuned into the F.A.T.P Hip Hop Show.
Yes, you are indeed, the F.A.T.P Hip Hop Show from 10 till 11 in Sunday sesh on 2-1 Radio. Go check our sponsor at thop.co.uk. There's a whole load of dope t-shirts and hoodies available there. Excuse me. We've got a range of t-shirts and hoodies with our F.A.T.P logo on as well. Go check them out, the dope as hell. If you want to buy one, there is international delivery on them. And if you buy a t-shirt, one of our F.A.T.P t-shirts, you can grab yourself 10% discount by adding the code F.A.T.P Show at the checkout. So yeah, do go check that out, thop.co.uk. Right now though, we've got something sent in by the Skid Row Show themselves from an artist called Sumo Slim. Just released an album called The 100 Hand Slap. We're going to play you a track now featuring Streaks the Long Thing from the Skid Row Show. One of his homies, Ricky Licks. This track's called Killing Season. So yeah, enjoy this, folks.
Sharpen your swords, get ready for the war. Couple MCs get sent to the morgue. Bodies in chalk on the roads that they walk, talk cold on the phone, so you might hear both. BCC on the team, I'd be the last thing that you see. Get bodied on a beat, can't stop me when I kill an MC. Get stopped in his tracks like skipping CDs. UFC 1 on the stage, running with the crew like a Gracie in a cage. Just curtains for certain when I serve up and serving and link with the team and get rhymes, keep purging. It's a crime scene when I'm out here working. You could get caught when I'm murking. Listen, don't be a victim, a big sumo's on a mission. You could get found when they're fishing. Flat line on sight from a 100-hand slap, and I reach for the mic, then I get a little high, get a little drunk. Spit 16, get a couple real laps. It's all fact, not fiction. Put me on a rhythm and I cause a demolition. It's a killing when I'm dipping on the mic. It's a given, it's a killing on type. When I'm making a decision on the rhymes that I write, I'm ahead of my time, not fry. And I got my eye on the prize like Leela. Needed a team of the realest with some rhymes that deliver. Got streaks and licks on the feature. There's too many rappers acting like divas. They don't make the cut like blunt meat cleavers. We're making hits like Nathan Craft. Killing season, you're swimming with the sharks.
Necessity is said to be the mother of invention. Where would my brothers and me be without music lessons? 1 or 2 suggestions, what to do for professions? Money laundering, investments, embezzlements, drugs, dealing and weapons. Did I really need a sentence about Prime Minister's questions? Prime Minister in secession, cross talk and intersections. Is it the imperfections that I miss the most? Non-believers on the Ouija board, what you see in Warlands. Don't give up the ghost dynamic, we're a different flow. No, we ain't dipping toe. Really though, what's next for the video? Physio, here we go, Barting, Chirigo, Vans and Silvio, Holler from Presidio, Harting, Arting, draw for the video, Barting, charging, going in la Billio, basking in sharks, with stars in the city folk, big fish or little fish under the microscope, no, nearly festival pokes, shows, we're clearly at home, videos get blown, deliberately so, streaks in the zone, synergy so, soliloquy zone, killers be known, killing streak scrolls, isn't he broke, not dripping in gold or sipping on gold, I'm tripping with rose, trilogies no.
Because I got these bills to pay. Yeah, you on my fingertips, there's gotta be another way. Sumo got the ting on lock, like they threw my dog in jail. Get up in the morning and I'm grateful for another day. From a little tadpole to a heavyweight, I came down from the sky like acid rain. Hitting DMT in my gold chain. I'm the truth, I'm the king, man, that's what they say. You can see all the pain right across my face. Just a wizard with a viral, up late, kicking knowledge with the devil in the hot flames. Get money, stay free, and ride the wave. Don't believe all you read on the Bible page. Still the earth spins, boy, life is strange. I'm a peaceful man, despite my rage. When you know that God is real, you don't even need to pray.
What a banger. F.A.T.P.
Yeah, I do apologise. That's actually Sumo Slim and Pecklel on that album there. 100 Hand Slap, it goes by the name of, and like I say, you just heard Killing Season. That was a banging joint. We're going north of the border again for you people. This track's simply entitled Edinburgh. I'll give you a rundown about it on the back end, alright?
I don't skate still, miss Bristol. Studio 24, man, it did go. Things that I love made a mass hole. I might as well move west to Glasgow. Still love Leith, that's my damn home. But Edinburgh feels like it's sunk low. Drowned out the sound in its class war. Built more flats that nobody asked for. Don't know much about politics. I just know that the council are robbing pricks. Fund underbelly in the Porsche bits. Fancy change like Lord Provost hits. Who's to blame when they quoted this? And soul of the city was sold for bids. All my life I have loved here. What happened to the city that I held dear? I want you to get to the point where he breaks. I want you to find the stand before you leave next. I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to Bill. I don't want to push out of there. Are you gonna work all day? Or are you gonna fight? Remember we used to laugh. Remember we used to dance. City needs a new fresh start. Hope this love just ain't in the past.
Looking up from a bench to an empty park, wondering to myself why it fell apart. All the dreams that we had kept them in the dark until the next day let us freestyle for a laugh. Some had plans to escape, maybe start again, but the lights from the post draw me back in. When I sketch my thoughts, I figure past times. Takes me back to a place I never can find. Played my first gig up in Shanghai, made me think I belong to this lifestyle. Looking for an answer, never get it. Why? Cause when you're comfortable, then why question it? I don't pick artists for the relevance, so where they're from I'm interested, they developed it. They couldn't hold us back, so we let them spin. Others couldn't read the signs, so we said them this.
Remember we used to laugh. Remember we used to dance. City needs a new fresh start. Hope this love just ain't in the past.
My environment. I want my environment to be a product of me.
Like I said, that track was entitled Edinburgh. It's by Word and Deco. It's off their, has it just been released? Yeah, it has just been released. Their new album, Sorry We Were Missed. Do go check that album out. It's dope. That was sent in by, who was it sent in by? Sent in by Conscious Root, who handles a lot of Scottish artists. He's based in Edinburgh too, originally from Bristol. Big shout out to True Hole Records. Goes on social media, it's F.A.T.P HHS UK. Artist, if you want in on the show, it's info@fatphiphopshow.uk. Stay tuned as well, because at the back end of this show we've got the Skid Row show with Streets the Long Ting. Right now, as we're heading up to the halfway mark of the show, we've got a bit of Everyone Loves V for you. Do go find Everyone Loves V on all social medias and YouTube. The track we're about to play you is called My Life. It's an exclusive, you can't hear them anywhere else other than here or the Skid Row show after me. So yeah, check it out, My Life by Everyone Loves V.
The Entourage.
Mikey Joe made this.
Memories are full of pain, grew up struggled and ashamed. See my mother bun and pin up, bro, our struggles ain't the same. I've been in and out the cage, in and out with flake, in and out of states. Used to drive in the state, now my whip 300 brake, skidding in the rain. My daughter's born blind, can you vision all this pain? I didn't think so, could've lost my life, but now I limp, bro. Remember teardrops dropping, looking out the window. I'm back with it, back up in the kitchen, I got crack whipping. Time I lost in damn prison, never gon' get back wishing. Fuck it, bro, fucking up some holes at the fucking stove, cooking loads, running up this dome, I plugged my fucking bro. I came up off 18th, mum was on the beat, used to struggle just shit don't feel the same anymore.
Nah.
Since my money started getting bigger, my friends got thinner. Thinking should I buy a spinner? Cause they're trying to take my dinner.
Trying to take away man's scran.
Yo, I wouldn't change my life even though it's been tough. I came up out the mud, I see my mother pinning up. Shit so fucked, used to struggle just to munch. Bare noise from my belly growing up, I was a scruff. Now look, heated seats on my butt, on my coat cost me 1,500, it's nuts. This windbreaker even cost me 5 bills. I'm a dummy, yeah, hat scarf, bro, it's all real. I remember when I never had a quid to get the bus. Now I'm spending quids, getting liquored in the club. Flashback, see my mother pin and smoke grub. Now my O2 makes quids off the same stuff. Bro, look, I used to sleep backseat, it was tough. 2019, really stuck up in the mud, no luck. Now I'm really making money, bro, I'm good. If you're mentioning my name, you best be mentioning the grub that I've spun. Jailhouse, I was getting spun. Parcels on visits, I come back, then I got spun. I move para when the weed gets bun. Cause I trap mum said I'm a #1 son, that's fucked. This life I'm living so nuts. I just wanna do good, but I've gotta move grub. All this pain that I speak, get my niggas goosebumps.
The Entourage.
It's F to the A to the T to the P, bringing UK hip hop overseas for the whole world to see. Sitting back with biscuits and tea. Oh please PC, play another beat. It is F to the A to the T to the P, bringing UK hip hop overseas for the whole world to see. Sitting back with biscuits and tea. Oh please PC, play another beat.
Can't rush a masterpiece though. You know. Hold tight, like when your knuckles turn white. Don't trip, get a grip, hold on, don't slip. Use your fingertips, the album's almost in your grasp. DJ Pandemonium took me to task. The wait is nearly over, so thank you for your patience. You've been anxious, sorry to keep you waiting. I feel the frustration, I've kept you marinating. These beats and rhymes take time, it's percolate. But this creation is coming to fruition. Tune in, one vision, pay dues plus tuition. A quick description for all those that are listening. No need for self-affliction, conquer with conviction. Loosened up restriction, it's been predicted. Don't mean to gas you up, but it's a mix of nitroglycerin. When Sally's slinging seashells on the seashore, I'm dropping C4 on the seafloor.
Till then, hold tight, hold tight.
What a banger. Nice. F.A.T.P from across the pond.
Yeah, that there was the unmistakable sound of the UK's DJ Pandemonium on the production, and the one and only Dizzy Dustin from the USA laying the bars down on that track, and that was entitled Hold Tight, and that was a submission sent in by Pandemonium to the Skid Row Show, and the Skid Row Show kindly sent it on to us. As we're both F.A.T.P Productions, we share each other's library, so you're guaranteed 2 dope-ass shows. What we got, this track's called Nino Gaga, and it's by Cosm. Check it.
Matanza.
The clientele is COINTELPRO with no Panel. So nothing's Arequipe, like Villanelle up in the Sofitel. Poison Rose lapel, Coca-Pel. Fill your Tesla like broken nails. Motorola trails crack the screen and make it bleed green for hope in hell. And go for girls' advice, pics and their ponytails. Apollonia, Magnolia Shell. Colder solar cells and gold Chanel. I stay a nose ahead, Romanesque. Stallone strolling through my frozen breath. Three piece you like a sofa set. Nostril flaring like cobra neck. I know Hesh but I don't know the rest. You counterfeit, yeah. Eshka roller decks. Specs with the rose effects. Polo sweats over swollen pecs. You know the ledge. Capolini, hold your head. I'm too concerned with my own affairs. No offense. Fuck it. Fuck it. Nino's the kind of guy that can walk into a restaurant and look up and go, look at the gangster, look at the gangster. You know, I mean, he did what we used to call wearing it, and he wore it 24 hours a day. You know, I mean, if you saw him in his bathrobe, he was wearing it. He had the dark glasses on, he had the bathrobe on, and it was on. He didn't change. Nino Gadji, shades with tequila trackies, bikini Bambis with shakes blood beneath their ballerina tan feeling kame. I ain't features like a FIFA band. I speak with hands till they feed the family. In a black Capri seats of cranberry, reading magazines in needle alleys. Santorino, Santini Sea. Scan the scenery like DVDs. Project the P's till they Pyrenees. Yeah, Nefertiti next to Jesus Peace. The Frappuccino look Alicia Keys. Ice cold Valentino, Steve Caesar lean. Olive proud, full of fever dreams. I come from something only we can see. In between the trees, Cabrini greens mixed with Nado Chico chic. Cleaning teeth with the kilo and illegal fees. Vis-a-vis, we ain't need to speak. Antonino on the screen and deleted scenes. Yeah.
Gadji's father's cousin was Frank Scalise, who was a founding member of the Gambino family. And Nino was probably about as ruthless as your average Gambino soldier or captain. Maybe on par with Gotti. He seemed like he was a little bit more ruthless when he was with Roy.
This is the cats of Afghan This is Andrew. SLBH. Fuck out.
Yeah, that track there, like I said, was called Nino Gadji. It's by Cosmin G-Man, and that is taken off the forthcoming release that goes by the name of Matanza. So do keep a lookout for that. I've got no date on the release yet. Oh yeah, I have. No. It says it will be available on the Hollow Sun Bandcamp at some point on limited edition CD and digital. Go check F.A.T.P's Bandcamp out. We've got our own Bandcamp there with some very special things on there. There's a cypher from the Yogo Cop Records lads that we collared at a festival a few years ago. There's some special mashups and productions on there that we've done, and you can also get hold of some music that we actually produced and released from artists that we messed with in the future. I messed with it, we fucked with in the past. Right now we've got another submission for you. This is from Chuckles. The track's called Killing Joke.
Yes. This is your boy Chatter from the Free Minds Tribe. F.A.T.P, baby, from across the pond. Keep it locked in. Blah!
Welcome to my carnival of pain, where we dance with the devil under the pale moonlight, with Mr. Chuckles and his friend TK Tommy.
Coming back with the boom bap, fucking up your speakers with circus rap. Tick tick boom, speakers blown out, looking like Tatcha's hotel. Pissing on her tombstone, only one missing her is the bombshell. Kicking weak MCs in the teeth, I spit mumble crap. What I'm after is the killing laughter. Be a better rapper, Beretta clapper. You ain't a clever bastard. Blast the ape in his apex. Fuck you up in the cortex. You think you're slick as a Corvette. These rappers out here looking like a bitch in a corset. We're on a collision course. Feel the unstoppable force charging towards the house of the Lords. Got these clowns feeling spiritual till I turn the stage into living hell. Rappers dancing on the flame, getting caught in the swell. The more lies you tell, it's no surprise you fell. This is just another boss rap. Chuckles.
Ever dance with the devil?
Feel the unstoppable force.
Ever dance with the devil?
There's no rest in peace.
Ever dance with the devil?
Feel the unstoppable force.
Ever dance with the devil? I always ask that of all my friends.
If Chuckles is the Joker, I guess that makes me Harley. If the city is a jungle, I guess this is safari. Let me show you round from Dublin out to Gotham. Barricade the doors, high him up, yeah I got them. Why they trying to walk around me? They start confound me, I can see their pages cause I'm blocked. They talk about me, you knew I was the villain, that's why you were intrigued. Now you're surprised, I thought the drama had you pleased. When the gamer can take it, they dish it, they fake it. Assuming they'll make it from block pages, slick talking, smiling faces at the circus that painted. And the windows are tainted so people can't see you cause you can stand being hated. That don't make sense to me, still there's no rest in peace cause I'm banging on your head so relentlessly. The mercy you seek proves you shouldn't speak. What's ill about a weak bitch? In the band she gon' leave.
Ever dance with the devil?
Feel the unstoppable force.
Ever dance with the devil?
There's no rest in peace.
Ever dance with the devil?
Feel the unstoppable force.
Ever dance with the devil? I always ask that of all my friends. Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey.
What a banger. F.A.T.P.
Yeah, like it says, that was Chuckles featuring TK Tome. The beat was actually by Dr. G from up in the north, Manchester, here in the UK. And the cuts, I do believe, were by DJ TMB. And that's available to stream everywhere. And it's on, it was released on Righteous Beyond Heaven and Hell Industries over there in Dublin, in Ireland. So, yeah, big shout out for sending that in, Chuckles, who, by the way, I discovered his profile and a clip to that track over on YouTube. Asked him kindly to send it in, and he did, so much appreciated for that, bro. If you want your music on the show, it's info@fatphiphopshow.uk. If you want to find us on social media, it's FATPHHSUK. You can also find me, PC the producer, our DJ, Simmy T, and our other producer, Lenny Media producer, UK Reduced Fat Pun, or UK Medium Pun, as is going about on social media. We're going to cross the pond here from the UK and go over to the US right now. This track we're about to play is a banger, and it's called Survivor Series, and this is a stomper.
Like this, man, as far as the music go, you got your watered down, then you got your happy-go-lucky, then you got your hardcore, and your underground. Basically, it's all drug blocks. Everybody selling their dope on their block. What we saying to y'all is like this: we got our sold up. Don't try to come on our block selling your synthetic. You gon' get blowed up. Yo, rap sound, it ain't happening.
That hardcore, spin on cardboard, into flares. Airbending women, attention floor, b-boy affairs. In my youth, now I rhyme murk. Dotted line sign work for services you purchase and killing for thirst. Only headshots, Mr. Way. Swivel with lyrics, words handpicked, meticulous, minutes to mix the fit. Finished and mastered, mind has it, rhyme define matters, hymen is shattered. Cause your motherfuckers spitting babbage, garbage and babble. My attitude is talking when starting, absolute talking. Get at you like the constable stalking. Come here. Get part of them hard and shooting your lights out. Trays, numerous J's, hands dropping your last bout. My posse mash out to the bill. Something what you feel, hardcore music to your appeal. Mad deals on the table and now it's sort of a luxury. Low or high budget, we bustin' all over beats.
Going out to the hardcore hip-hop. Of course, all the hardcore heads, this one goes out to you. Crank up the volume one time. Going out to the real DJs out there, cause I don't send my music to no garbage DJ. All the hardcore heads, this one goes out to you. Crank up the volume one
Listening, I'm hydroglycerin, psycho citizen. Bug like a tap phone with 5-0 listening. Ring the alarm like the inf beam on. Sloppy shots, word bomb. Even if I swing my arm like a karate chop, everybody drop. I squeeze that where MCs rap, clip them like a G-pack. Aim for the thigh bang, hit the kneecap, shots bust, cops duck when I pop up. Glock tucked by the cop, bull nuts. Smoked enough to fall out for more trees than coconuts. Spit that smoke crack, dope smack, overdose, smoke some dust, probably Molly. Somebody got me. Enough for a rush for the both of us. Almost broke the Dutch. Fattening it, rolling additives from out the medicine cabinet. This is half of it, extra extravagant.
going out to the hardcore hip
speaking. Some died, some who sold out, and some who not eating. Get canceled if your love for hip-hop is on cable. Won't catch me dancing on the table at a record label. I never begged any man for a chance or a band. The sun shines on you industry plans. I came down with 2 tablets, load them onto 2 tables. No matter who got it, pull a microphone cable. I know plenty who died for this, so ain't nothing to ride for this. Underground sound, rugged brand revivalist. The rifle is locked and loaded, razor blade corroded, murder wrote it. You can quote it, leave you dead like rock and roll is. The prominent, most dominant, this coke with bicarbonate. Get smoked and embalmed in it and sloped it, this tar in it. Mecatamin L, underground like the PATH train. Connect New York to Jersey, keep it dirty like the Graph days.
Going out to the hardcore hip-hop. Of course, all the hardcore heads, this one goes out to you. Crank up the volume one time. Going out to the hardcore DJs out there, cause I don't send my music to no garbage DJs. All the hardcore heads, this one goes out to you. Crank up the volume one time.
We will be here forever. You understand? Forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever. We will be here forever. Do you understand that?
The art of survival is a story that never ends.
What a banger. F.A.T.P.
Told you, didn't I? That one rock. That was Rock Mecca. Survivor Series, the track was called, and that's off the Iron World album. Do go check that out. It's available to stream everywhere, and you can download it and purchase it from Bandcamp, I do believe. So yeah, check it. We're going in again with another banger for you right now. This is Fire the Flame from The Crown Jewels, featuring none other than Calligraphy. This track's called Catastrophic Collaborations, and it's an LG Rock production too, so it's gonna get your head snapped off again.
Show these whack rappers who we are. A word is a word, but that can cause war.
Yo, I spit words with true precision. Watch what I do to rhythms, impact like a new collision. It's not a superstition. I move position and join force with calligraphy. I write rappers obituary and burn mics literally. These ain't just bars and flows, it's myths and mystery. Not many men can sit with me on track to spit lyrically. I go hard and deep and every bar I speak out. So reach out and a flame, I'll happily freak out on the beat, so peace out. Peace out. I let the beast out, the feast the beat out, and let the flavor seep out and flows leak out. Losing the mad exclusive and lab reclusive that was trained to smash cruising. No refuting, I drain the ink well dry, and when I put pen to paper, expect shit to fly. On which fry when I be spitting saliva, spinning the ones and twos like a hadron collider, smashing the cipher with rounds of clap from a sniper. My flow's rising up through the crack of a geyser. Every joint's perfection cooked to the line of a mitre. To check my past shit, I just got tighter and tighter. Flaming calligraphy.
Show these whack rappers who we are.
I get up in your ear like wax. So people listen when I start the flow.
A word is a word, but that can cause war.
I'm as loud as sockets, supplying a high wattage to the turbine science rockets. The street trees light up my eyes like fiber optics. There's the biological clock ticks, high as astrological giant comets. I'm trying to find some kind of knowledge, getting stone aside from the hydroponics. If I'm entirely honest to my prior knowledge, the rate of rhyme is diabolical as sick as my diagnostic. Spinning quick as pistons, grinding like dripping hydraulics. I'm psychotic, inside that demonic. The illogical side of my mind is lost it. I flick a psychological off switch when I'm riding on it. Riding non-stop till my life cycle is offered to the gods like a bike into the Gnostics. Trying to keep it low-key but I'm scribing like scholars. Meditating the page, been slept on a tethered mattress. Connecting to my 7 chakras, elevating the past tense. Developing, getting better with practice. Just growing a lot, man, the grass is greener, looking for better pastures. Grazing my presence on the land like vegetable patches. Little bit of a buzz, I'm just a prick stinging like yellow jackets. Blowing smoke inadvertently in your face. Calligraphy and flame.
Show these whack rappers who we are.
I get up in your ear like wax. So people listen when I start the flow.
A word is a word, but but that can cause war.
What a banger. F.A.T.P.
Told you, we're going to keep it going like that. Last two tracks are going to go in hard as hell. That's it, yeah, last two tracks, that's all we've got lined up for the rest of the show. And then it's over to our man Streaks, the Long Ting, and the Skid Row Show. So right now, though, we're going to bang you some exclusive that we just got sent in only yesterday from Killer Impact. I seen him dropping the bars to this in the studio on his Instagram. Hit him up and he was happily sent it in for you people to listen to over there in Australia. So listen to Invincible.
It's him. The heretic. Broken sticks. Let the ascension begin. Sharp off the top, crown of thorns on my head, I'm the king. Awesomeness born from the depths of within. Complex as molecular strings, destined to win. But they find the kid hard to stomach, just like being pregnant with twins. I'm deadlier than all seven of the sins. Conceal all my roots, ain't even bending my limbs. It's the wrong tree that you're barking up. Have them all up in a trunk like a gardener. I wish a nigga would go shade and plant. And you carve out the perfect coffin, I'm a carpenter. Get you just deserved, custard served, much deserved. Polished diamond, you crush the turn. I go nuts berserk, unreserved. Crush the verse, having flustered worse than a clumsy nerd. The fluffed his words, I hustle words on my dirt. Clutch the shovel firm, dug the earth till my knuckles hurt. Next up, chose a one since birth. Shed blood for every single crumb I've earned. To the masses I might not be a huge success, but I'm a samurai in the truest sense. Gone toe to toe when I stood with vets and took respect while you were shook to death. Forging my legend, my path leads to greatness. Glory in heaven, it starts with the basics. Taught me a lesson, it's harsh but I faced it. Ignore my successes but laugh at my failures. Crafted, created an army of haters that march on my gates with their masks on their faces. Anonymous comments, they're smiling and faceless. Tumultuous souls in the darkest of places. But I'm too bold and I grew cold. Found a loophole, you know my true goals. Now I got new goals, them two sold. Straight platinum, I don't do gold. Yeah, I move pro, had to though. Now my pocket's heavy, straight sumo. Why these dudes broke? I give you told. Can't kick it with me, they got loose toes. I'm fly like a cloud on a comet. They finally gave me respect, but now I don't want it. She saw the amounts in my pocket, the pounds in my wallet. Now she wanna bounce on my sausage. I'm going through ounces of chronic. It's like every day I burn down a whole forest, but I still move mountains. You doubted, be honest. This is what they call alchemy novice. Capacity and principles, damn near invincible. Challenges minimal. They like the atoms and minerals, hide in their face or their chat is subliminal. Mind of a saint, acts of a criminal. Who are you ragging and bitching to? Ruple, your status is pitiful. Last time you was actually flipping food, you had a spatula, didn't you? Insanity isn't new. It's my standard condition. I'm casually tripping, get shamanic visions through channeling spirits that Amityville recluse. My reality's different, dude. They're all trapped and legit confused. Manipulate time, sands and the shifting dudes. Passages, interludes, fantasies misconstrued. Can't match the precision on tracks when I'm spitting. I go the distance, carry a pigeon. Spaz at this crack in my system. Tell my own story. You having fans is a fiction. I got the energy, massive efficient. Your chibi tiny, anime children. I'm trying to turn grands into millions. Toasty, I'm going ham for the Stilton, and I won't stop till I've stacked a gazillion. And I'm living in palaces, crowned full of women. Spanish, Brazilian, Arab, Sicilian, Latin, West Indian. So many beats, I'll get commentary from Anik and Bisping. Lavishly living the way that I manifest. They'll think that man's a magician, but it's just manic persistence. While most of them fall off and quit, I couldn't stop if I wanted to. It's from the source, I'm legit. Smashingly burst like a porcelain dish. They'll see your corpse all in bits and think you just walked off a cliff, then got moved by a pit. Fiery and my performance is lit. Diarrhea and your performance is shit. Go find a toilet and sit. Body in it like a sleeping bag. Harder than a weep trying to leave Japan. Harder than a FEMA fam. Harder than an easy slag trying to keep a man. Going on greasy, I heat the pan. Flow like a fountain, you couldn't fit a litre can. Your shit's drier than Easter ran. It's a full-blown feast to a piece of spam. Bring it to your door like the pizza man. Heat seekers land. Turn your streets to debris and sand. Come take the Grim Reaper's hand. I looked in woods and my demons ran. Come take the Grim Reaper's hands. And I looked in woods and my demons ran.
Here we go, we're going to keep it going just like that. Last track of the show, people. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Sunday evening there in Perth and Sunday afternoon here in the UK. We're going out on Rick Flow. This is off the Instinctive album. This is the Instinctive Travels Freestyle, and this is heavy.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Streaks the Long Ting. Massive shout outs to the F.A.T.P Hip Hop Show. And after this track, tune in to the Skid Row Show.
Let's do this, one take. Check. I flow these rappers for practice, elastic with the chassis, be like water. Hard rocks, we torment with this with the forecast, giving it time as we get in between the grooves and the lies and push tides to this side. Rough the cloths out, Fuji film like instant with the feedback. Feelings we read that, you see that? Exposed photos, freeze moments, use it to hold physical albums. Now we use phones, singles and visco. I like rooms with this disco, shining brighter when it gets low. I like rooms with this disco, shining brighter when it gets low. So shine on, illuminated like an icon, instrumental in my nature, so watch me dive on to chart a paths, life a plight and next islands. I'm a lost boy until my arrival. But I ride these waves like tidal. Trust the process and the cycle. It's vital. Hey, gotta do this like Michael, you know? Shit. Hide and seek, find new peaks, reach dreams beyond city grease. There's gotta be more than this work and sleep, so I pour more to these beats. Lost in the process, focus because time waits for no less. Flow sketches, calligraphy, expression, forever essence. Golden like the sun setting, mesmerizing, hypnotizing me to time lapse and really see who's king. Alarm rings, you're waking now. You'll be on survival, you know the codes now. No merry-go-rounds, upload, no middleman media, you're in control now. What's your value? Yeah, where's your soul now? Where's your soul now? Yeah, where's your soul now? Where's your soul now? Yeah, it's wild. You don't need to think about it, no. Hey, you don't need to think. I think we got a concept here. Cause if you're freestyling, you're not really thinking about it. You don't need to think. You just gotta let it flow. No. Flow state matters, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's the concept, you know. Trust, ayy. Cause baby we can sing about it, baby we can think about it, baby link off the words, yeah. Maybe we can make it worth it, even if it ain't commercial. Maybe we can make it worth it. You said you could break it down, yeah. More seeds to grow this garden, and it goes U-N-I-T-Y, U-N-I-T-Y, that's a unity. 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 Yeah, it's gonna be you and me, yeah. So tell me what's it gonna be, yeah. So tell me what's it gonna be, yeah.
This is a Skid Row production, and if you can't handle a wee bit of kerosene, I suggest you do one and go back to mummy.
This is a Skid Row production.
That's right, baby. Get out the way! Get out the way!
Warning, this show contains explicit lyrical content.
We'll start counting, yeah? Counting up. And you will start to record.
12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Blast off.
Pharaoh, what up? Vago,
yeah.
What up?
Season 2, baby. You know what time it is.
We here to check the temperature.
Here to talk that shit.
It's okay, we got this.
Yo, yeah. I said, welcome to the Blue Ballet. We the new ballet. Move you out the way. That's how Salas play. Celebrate, you calibrate. You a mile away. This won't hit the post. Call us compost from close. You chasing ghosts. They ain't getting closer. Extra calm in control. Espinosa. Till the whistle blows, it's never over. You you won't lose me. Luis moves free, I'm controlling this movie. Got you on your knees, Aranguiz, it's so simple. Pass Rojas, still got Pinto, it ain't that easy. Moving like Pellegrini used to. 73, I'm who's who you? Legend like Lionel, love the only time I see a L. You needed help when your heart broke. We sent for Ruben Marcos. Move like Narcos, Eduardo on the through ball. Move like cargo right through y'all. Need the cool off.
Podemos escuchar el momento que está viviendo este partido es definitivamente el mejor del encuentro. Vaya ambiente.
Lindo el ambiente, lindo el espectáculo. Yo creo que así el fútbol siempre gana.
Yo, rocking with the homies that be dead and buried. Yeah, that's why I move like Michael Echeverri. The name is legendary. You lames are secondary. The game's hereditary. Yeah, the game's hereditary. Golo, go for Dolo, live and breathe the logo. Team is local, Lexi Sanchez if I need to showboat. From Zamorano to Swazo, homie, I'm bleeding local. I kill the beats and delete the vocals, technique is postal. The league is total, keep on being hopeful. This quick with mobile, see we heat the global. And we don't need the promo, cause I hustle like Vidal when I see the popo. Taking pictures with the kids and let them keep the photos. For their memory's sake, I'm like Barrios on the penalty tape. I'm like Carlos Carmona, how I spark Doja in the heavenly state and move forward like Volados mid-city to Santiago, representing for my gente like Paredes, so I'm Campos. Pa, pa, toma tu balazo, cause it's feo.
Empieza a iluminarse el estadio aquí en Santiago. Señoras y señores, el árbitro se debe. Aquí está la U.
Nada ni nadie nos podrá quitar este momento. Momento de inmensa alegría y emoción que sentimos al presentar el Monumental. Tiene el mérito de estar hecha solo con el esfuerzo de Colo-Colo.
Yes, arty people, good afternoon and welcome. 6 million ways to vibe, tune 1. You're now tuned in to the Skid Row Show, back to back with the F.A.T.P Hip Hop Show, here on Tune 1 Radio, in association with F.A.T.P Productions and T-Hop Unlimited. Also, Lenny's Drum and Bass Show, big shout outs to PC the producer and the whole F.A.T.P familia. We kicked off this week's show with some Chilean crack, stick that in your pipe and smoke it. That was Death at the Derby, that was Lord Juco and Cousin Feo, that was produced by Vargo, featuring DJ Dub Plates on the cuts. You can find that now streaming on all platforms, and it's available on Bandcamp. Also coming up on this week's show, we've got bangers and exclusives newly released from Sumo Slim and Peckley at Froststyler Records. That's lifted from 100 Hand Slap. That's out now. We're also going to have bangers produced by Ransom Bad Bones. We've got conscious bangers from Deli Lau, R&B from Anika. And we've got a Pandemonium remix of some D'Angelo. That's big, ill tune. Also got some Brain Scram records. We've got the new one from Lebs. We've got the Echo Railer trailer promo featuring exclusive Liu Productions. We've got the new one from Sleep's Cousin. We've got the new one from Case. We've got a banger from Vi Rizzy and the new one from Ricky Licks and Harry Ixer. So don't go anywhere. Remember, you're listening to the Skid Row Show back to back with the F.A.T.P Hip Hop Show here on Tune 1 Radio. Now going to get into Prior to Present. Sway to Sappho, produced by The Last Skeptic. Keep it locked.
We were totally crossed out. Jeans on backwards, Reebok pumps and backflips back in the day. Back in the days. Tales from the bedroom. Back when I was 10, I used to wish I was 18. Turned 18 and all I seemed to do was daydream about when I was 10 again. Grab my pen and start telling them memories embedded in my head again. How could I forget the bandanas around our neck? Check shirts on top of tropical colored string vests. Before 8-ball jackets graduated to Averex. A teenager with gold in his grin was a major threat. Used to get rushed in the park cause I was slow at sport, but fast and fought. One of the few bros with a good report. When it was breakdancing in shell suits, I tried to play turbo, but ended up with a broken elbow. Young boys trying to impress the girls. Things I did then still plague on my conscience. Some mugs gave presents
against the girls. In the presence of girls had us fighting over nonsense. If I lose, let it run. We'll be friends tomorrow when we're up in alley pally shooting pigeons with a pellet gun. Ankle swingers, bow wows, roches. Gotta keep rolling the good old days. We were totally crossed out. Jeans on backwards, Reebok pumps and backflips back in the day.
Back in the day.
Tales from the bedroom. Back when I was 10, I used to wish I was 21. Now I'm 21, and all I seem to do is think about fun, money, cash, dough. What happened to the fun, money, cash flow? What happened to the super soaker? Now man, I've got guns. Oh no, we used to chase chicks. Now man, I'm riding birds in more ways than one. What's it become? No sun, grey sky. The sky's my city. Stereotypes lie. Memories of London will die with me. I don't drink tea. And it's a pity, man with a knife will snatch your eyes when they flick out like Guy Ritchie. I respect is Jew, so the opposition is Nazi in Mingland. Young people are products of the paparazzi. Swader said this quoteless. There's no respect on these London roads. Even Mr. Blair could get his throat slit. Many different creeds, but I don't even bleed. Cause I was born here. Clear many rubbing up on me. Sway sweet with the cocktail. And my slang contains a little jam twang. Over the years we seen a lot, you see. Fresh, so clean. Man had a lean. Trying to do the shuffle and the vocal. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah, we were totally crossed out. Jeans on backwards, Reebok pumps and backflips back in the day.
Back in the days.
Tales from the bedroom.
Reminiscence about back in the days. Reminiscence about back in the days. Bring it back. Bring it back. Back in the days. Back in the days.
Now we do. Sway the Sappho. Prior to the present. Big up the last skeptic on the beat.
That was Sway to Sappho, prior to present, produced by The Last Skeptic. Now going to get into the Warlord remix. This is Rock Mecca. This is lifted from FE26, Ironsides. This is featuring Smith & Weston.
I am the original.
Produced by Jake
Live from the
Colombo.
718, heaven can wait. Down with heathens and demons, we got money to make. On the paper chase, navigate the Empire State. Every day, do or die, make a break till it's checkmate. Ready for whatever, the drama never stops. To the top of the city, never pretty on the block. On the clock, in the Philly where the gritty got a lock. Swarm like undercover cops and after hours spots. In the Brooklyn sound clashes in the clubs where the shooters at. They shoot a rap, Ninja Man versus Super Cat. One blast could end your riggy, sun splash, and none last. There's none after. Come past this crumb snatcher. I'm where the buck stops. It's where your luck drops. Give me 5 feet or you get in this buckshot. Taking flight like the sun in the sky. I shine bright while you planted. Still thirsty for the light.
I am the original.
I am the original. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, DJ, you know you are dead. Enough of them are worried, enough of them are fret. The day rain is over, the real is back. This is the takeover. How real is that? Blackfish raised high, pump shotty attached. I'm the second coming, that's after the first batch. My ancestors, Malcolm, Martin, and Huey. You did all you can, there's nothing left you can do to me. K-I-N-G, can't hit what you can't see. I'm the original, it's me that you can't be. Heart of a lion, soul of a jazz player. Don't surround myself with negativity or naysayers. Say a prayer for those that's transcended. Or how I left the tracks dismantled and authentic. Authentic to the bone gristle, I'm official. This gut is heat seeking, so you know it won't miss you. Smoke!
proliferation, poverty, corruption. The murder rate outrageous, we headed for self-destruction. Another son deceased by trigger-happy polices. Young black men are an endangered species, labeled super predators, according to Hillary. Lock us up in privatized correctional facility. Menace to society since the start of history. Original G.O.D. Fear the identity. Wanna see me in the grave on cuffs. Public enemy without flavor Chuck. In the trap stuck, fuck that. The buck stops where Trump's at. Government shut down, everywhere's Bucktown. Yeah, my military. Family is first, all else secondary. Tech is ready, GS is ready, the weapon ready. We stepping steady, we warlords, we ready for the...
That was the Warlord remix, the Brooklyn remix, featuring Smith & Wesson, produced by Jake Palumbo. Now going to get into Wu Wei. This is lifted from 100 Hand Slap. This is Sumo Slim, produced by Peckley for Frost Styler Records.
Alright now, for all you boppers out there in the big city of Norwich, all you street people, and all you streaks people with an ear for action, here's a hit with you in mind.
There's no peace without war, and there's no dark without light. No perfection with flaws, there's no death without life. That's the yin and the yang, we're kings and queens of this land. So ride the wave where you can, little man, cause we all crash into the sand. There's no peace without war, there's no dark without light. No perfection with flaws, there's no death without life. That's the yin and the yang, we're kings and queens of this land. So ride the wave where you can, cause we all crash into the sand. I don't wanna speak too soon, if I don't write tunes then I might soon break down. There's too many thoughts in my head, I can't figure out what I wanna keep or delete now. When there's an absence of balance, it's not being callous, but you gotta choose how you're gonna move on. And if change is constant, then we all learn that the things you love can be soon gone. I got told be like water, but most of the time that's hard. These rivers we're in run fast, and we get caught up on the past. Sometimes we can't see clear, cause more times we're riddled with fear. I read it takes guts to leave the ruts, and there can be deep ones round here. It's always been mind over matter, any other mindset's a cancer. But it's a sign of the times when we're blind to that mantra, playing other roles or we're actors, sticking to the script. We had creativity as kids, some of that dies through the lives that we live. Some of us find peace of mind as a myth and accept that we're blind to the lies and the tricks. They all say they wanna bring peace, but our leaders rally for wars. There's oil in the Middle East, and a population that's poor. I'm not saying I've got all the answers, cause most of the time I'm not sure. But some people think that they do, and really, that's the problem at its core. There's no peace without war, and there's no dark without light. No perfection with flaws, there's no death without life. That's the yin and the yang, we're kings and queens of this land. So ride the wave where you can, little man, cause we all crash into the sand. There's no peace without war, there's no dark without light. No perfection with flaws, there's no death without life. That's the yin and the yang, we're kings and queens of this land. So ride the wave where you can, cause we all crash into the sand. We try to stick to our plans, it's like trying to grip onto sand. I got told roll with the punches, sometimes that's just the measure of a man. I took lessons from the Tao Te Ching, and it taught me a couple of things. Like if you hold yourself up too high, then the fall below might sting. We make mistakes that we dwell on, and we all say things we don't mean. They stick with us in our thoughts, and then affect the way that we dream. I wanna leave a positive legacy, so after I'm gone they remember me. I suppose that's a means to an end to me, but it's not a sole reason I feel empathy. I've got told try new things, cause if you drift too much you get lost. It's hard trying to find your way out, when the treasure's never marked with a cross. I think our ego's important, but too much of it's a shame. That's why we value those with fame, more than we wanna help those in pain. It's looking like humanity's curse is that we're forgetting about Earth. We look to move elsewhere, before we fix what's broke first. It doesn't bring hope to a nurse when his government cuts to their purse. There's a reason to doubt these politicians' words, cause the broken promises hurt. I've got more questions than answers. I question life all the time. Like, why do we internalize struggle and assure everyone that we're fine? I suppose it's each to their own, but if we all looked up from our phones, we'd spend more time on ourselves instead of aspiring to be clones. There's no peace without war, and there's no dark without light. No perfection with flaws, there's no death without life. That's the yin and the yang, we're kings and queens of this land. So ride the wave where you can, little man, cause we all crash into the sand. There's no peace without war, there's no dark without light. No perfection with flaws, there's no death without life. That's the yin and the yang, we're kings and queens of this land. So ride the wave where you can, cause we all crash into the sand.
That was Sumo Slim with Wu Wei. Again, that's lifted from 100 Hand Slap, available now on Froststyler Records, streaming on all platforms. What we're now going to get into is Lead by Example.
Yo, whether it's written or off the dome, I'm spitting some heavy punches now to shatter your bones. Eradicate your clones when you step up in my zone. I'm a different type of animal, on the microphone let it be known. Be wary of the plague that I bring. It's recognized I lead the underground gang. Undisputed in the ring, the pound for pound king. Fly like a butterfly, like a bee I sting. I am sick, boy every single line is a medicine. Not a copycat, I invent like Thomas Edison. Bow to this regiment, I'm in my element. We ain't feel you know it's take over when they let us in. All actual facts, bragging, spit fire, you don't wanna test the dragon. You do stay capping, me I stay clapping. I ain't never been past the sun since I started rapping rap.
Get down for the head. Lead by example. Get down for the head. Lead by example. Get down for the head. Lead by example. Get down for the head. Lead by example.
The beat tailor-made for me like a prom tux. Horns everywhere like Wayne Shorter on tour with us, right? I kick a verse for who be serving with they palms shut. And you either got your arms tucked or your arms up. Arms tucked if you relate, like somebody this. Mirrored it like if I was who you was in the lobby with. Or your arms up, cause you know that who you rockin' with. Do it like nobody that you was used to following. Low teddy bears, the knitted type. No, I'm from Brooklyn, so one a week is a given, right? Anything less than more or less, you ain't living right. At least that's what they was telling us when they was pitching, right? Doc Gooden with it, you pitching right. In a league where you still gotta go hit it right and see what you're ending like. I ended with a double entendre for the ages. SK and Ali ain't basic at all. Not at all.
Get down for the head.
I'm out of this world like solar systems. Eyes on the prize and I'm keeping my tunnel vision. Was taught by the older head, so I learned my knowledge and wisdom. I was born as a prince, now I'm king of my own kingdom. Lead by example, that's the code that I follow. Each one teach one, yeah, I live by the motto. 10 toes down on any situation. My loyalty's 100, tell me what's your explanation. What you eat don't make not even diarrhea. The boss nasty like chicks with the gonorrhea. For the bread, sauce it up, extra cheese like pizzeria. Give you that good gracious oh my, yeah, that mama mia. Top shelf premium, best of the A1. Competition with myself and I already won. Hands down like an amputee vet. Leader of the new shit, diamonds is the best, let's go.
Get down for the head. Lead by example. Get down for the head. Lead by example. Get down for the head. Lead by example. Get down for the head. Lead by example.
Hey yo, check this out. This is the infamous Mobb Deep.
Yeah, Don P right here, Prodigy.
HAVOC.
Are you listening to
Skid Row?
Show, you know what I'm saying? What up, Shine?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna give you the rundown in reverse order. You've just been listening to Lead by Example, produced by Ransom Bad Bones, featuring Recognize Ali, Sky Zoo and Jux Diamonds, Before that, we got into Wu Wei by Sumo Slim, lifted from 100 Hand Slap, produced by Peckley for Frost Styler Records. That's available now on all digital platforms. Before that, we got into the Warlord Brooklyn remix, Rock Mecca, featuring Smith & Weston, lifted from FE26 Ironsides. That's produced by Jake Palumbo. Before that, we got into Sway de Sappho, Prior to Present, produced by The Last Skeptic. And we kicked off this week's show with some Chilean crack. That was by Death at the Derby. That's available now on Bandcamp and all streaming platforms. What we're now going to get into some Dele Lau. This is Unusual State of Life, big tune.
Hey yo, it's the Falcon Outlaw, and you're tuning in with Big Daddy Streaks on the Skid Row Show.
You're listening to the Skid Row Show here on Tune 1 Radio.
Regardless of the current restrictions, I still need to manifest my inner inhibitions. When you were born with the DNA to create, no scandemic can never interfere with the work rate. It's more than a need when you're an artist. Our art is the oxygen we breathe, we can't part with it. It was more than a joke when the government said you're just retrained. You can reinvent, but we will not be silenced, we will prevail. I'll be waiting to dance on top of their tables when it all derails. When it all derails, cause it will derail. Salutes if you stay focused and true to your mind, not giving in and feeling blindsided by this unusual state of life. Salutes if you stay focused and true to your mind, not giving in and feeling blindsided by this unusual state of life. Now some of us became united, but what I noticed more was the people dividing. Minds unraveling, common sense getting neglected. We weren't prepared to prepare for the unexpected. We've all resorted to stealth ways of staying connected, but small groups now, more than 6 get suspected. They're making up laws as they go, but not even following their own protocols. It's hard to trust these leaders with our lives, the way they make up contracts for their friends and auction them as a prize. I always thought if the world stopped or came to an end, we'd be better equipped, more able to defend without losing our minds, pride or our lives. We made more of a mess whilst trying to survive, but this is just another test of the human race. And as far as man has come, we're still making a lot of mistakes. Salutes if you stay focused and true to your mind, not giving in and feeling blindsided by this unusual state of life. Salutes if you stay focused and true to your mind, not giving in and feeling blindsided by this unusual state of life. What is next to come? Who the fuck really knows? Fuck the new normal, it feels like a comedy show. Be patient though, we're forced into a limbo, and no one really knows how to navigate the unknown. We need to regroup, reassess before we regrow. It's just how it's gotta go. As we have no advice we can actually trust. Primary school science would be more robust, it's a must. We got to keep our minds right, more people, less power. We can still be their kryptonite, we can survive. We were meant to live off the land, not in this artificial state created by the governing hand. Keep your family and your close ones safe, have your own survival plan. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. Salutes if you stay focused and true to your mind, not giving in and feeling blindsided by this unusual state of life. Salutes if you stay focused and true to your mind, not giving in and feeling blindsided by this unusual state of life. State of life.
Welcome back. That was Dele Lau. That was An Unusual State of Life. Now going to get into some Anika. This is Freaky.
You make me feel easy, easy, easy. I'm giving you the chance to freak me, please me, tease me. You make me say, oh. So I can get the chance to let it out. Cause you made me feel real easy, easy, easy. I'm giving you the chance to freak me, please me, tease me. Cause you made me feel real easy, easy, easy. I'm giving you the chance to freak me, please me, tease me. Say, oh, 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 oh. You can make me surrender, make me feel better. We won't tell nobody, cause whatever's whatever. Keep it a secret we'll treasure. We'll do it all night, we can both get some pleasure. Make me feel easy, easy, easy. Just to freak me, please me, tease me. Cause you made me feel easy, easy, easy. I'm giving you the chance to freak me, please me, tease me. You made me say, oh, 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 oh. When I'm around you, baby, I feel comfortable. Something about you really leaves me wanting more. Chemistry reacts so uncombustible. Witness my reaction when you touch me, boy. When I'm around you, baby, I feel comfortable. Something about you really leaves me wanting more. Chemistry reacts so uncombustible. Witness my reaction when you touch me, you make me feel easy, easy, easy. I'm giving you the chance to freak me, please me, tease me. Cause you make me feel easy, easy, easy. I'm giving you the chance to freak me, please me, tease me. So you make me say, oh, 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 oh.
That was Anika with Freaky. Now going to get into the Pandemonium remix of D'Angelo's Me and Those Dreaming Eyes of Mine. Remember, you're listening to the Skid Row Show here on Tune 1 Radio, back to back with the F.A.T.P Hip Hop Show.
I wanted you down.
That was the Pandemonium remix of D'Angelo, Me and Those Dreaming Eyes of Mine. Now gonna get in some Lebs. This is Self Assured. This is available now on Brainscram Records.
Another pint to the gullet roadside where we chucking up the vices and love it. Staring at the city while I'm at the summit. Sun is rising above it. Colours, vibes are corrupted by the drunken nights. Vibes that we swallow up. Sorry cars, don't know how to tell you what we're throwing up. Focus bruv, keep your shit together, bring your nose in touch. Growing in touch, but fuck all that, let's write our raps till they be blowing up. Cause that's the shit that we was born for. Fuck afford or snort until we fall on. I'm sure you're feeling the same, so what we scoring for? More and more, bored and never taught before, but now I hear it. Down the spirits, glug glug, tell me how you're feeling. These kiddies don't know the town the realest. I said, brother, tell me how you feeling. I don't believe in a hell no more. No more. You know when I fly by so high, man, it seems I'm too self-assured. I don't believe in a hell no more. No more. You know when I fly by so high, man, it seems I'm too self-assured.
Welcome back, that was Lebs with Self Assured. Just going to give you the rundown quickly before we get into the what I'm calling the Echo Railer trailer promo with Exclusive Liu Productions. I'm going to hand over to Echo Railer in a moment. But before Lebs, Self Assured, we go into the Pandemonium remix of D'Angelo's Me and Those Dreaming Eyes of Mine. Before that, we got into some R&B. Before that, we got into some soulful shit with Anika, that was Freaky. Before that, we got into Dele Lau with Unusual State of Life, big tune. Again, that was a F.A.T.P submission along with the Ransom Bad Bones joint on this week's show. And what we're going to get into now is the Echo Railer promo. Keep it locked. Remember, you're listening to the Sunday session. F.A.T.P back to back with the Skid Row show here on Tune 1 Radio.
This is Echo Railer. You're listening to the Skid Row Show Sunday service on Tune 1.
Black wash, HBC, hoodies on my chest. There's the cook up in heaven. I know that you're blessed. Lately I've been stressed, yeah. Lately I've been stressed, yeah. Black wash, HBC, hoodies on my chest. There's the cook up in heaven. I know that you're blessed. Lately I've been stressed, yeah. Yeah, lately I've been stressed, yeah. Lately I've been stressed, yeah. Caught up in the rain, seem to be hung up on the same pain. And I ain't been the same since Cookie left, barely getting rest. But in your name I'll try my best. Lately I've been stressed, waste away my days in bed. Can't be fucked to a rope that says I'm too depressed. I know you're looking down, crown on your head. Your memory will always turn my frown upside down. Won't be the same now that you're gone and left. HBC, NIK, 2200 in my chest, yeah. Black wash, HBC, hoodies on my chest. This for cook up in heaven. I know that you're blessed. Lately I've been stressed. Lately I've been stressed. Lately Lately I've been stressed. Black wash, HBC, hoodies on my chest. This for cook up in heaven. I know that you're blessed. Lately I've been stressed. Lately I've been stressed. Lately I'll be stressed, yeah. Till then, I'll be traveling, persistently unraveling while I'm severing ties with all these mannequins. Got the luck of the Irish in my heart. Shot my ball at the cross. Since then I've been lost. But can you really be lost if you were always drowning in the same source? Needed some escapism, so I put the bars up. Feel possessed by a wraith, the way I leave them so awestruck. ECHO, caught up in the same rut. Black wash, HBC, hoodies on my chest. This for cook up in heaven, yeah, I know that you're blessed. Lately I've been stressed. Lately I've been stressed. Lately I've been stressed, yeah. Yeah, black wash, HBC, hoodies on my chest. This for cook up in heaven, yeah, I know that you're blessed. Lately I've been stressed. Lately I've been stressed, yeah, yeah. Lately I've been stressed. Chewing up to Mazzies like they're fucking Skittles. Got my vision squared, trying to solve these riddles. Why am I sinking into relapse? 30 milligram diazepam, and I just sit back. I just fall back into these routines that are slowly killing me. Can't seem to see through the dust and the debris. Is it me? I think when I gaze into the mirror, let the poison manifest and simmer deep inside my liver. Born suicide killers, whole gang just chasing death. When they lay, cook the rest. I've been feeling pretty stressed. I've been feeling pretty stressed. Black wash, HBC, hoodies on my chest. Yeah, it's for cook up in heaven. I know that you're blessed. Lately I've been stressed. Lately I've been stressed. Lately I've been stressed. Yeah, yeah.
You can find a music video for my track off Ever Changing Ghost called Lately I've Been Stressed on YouTube on the Little Leaf Recordings YouTube page. I'm Echo Rayler from Southampton. I've been a recording artist for a few years, but I've just been seriously in the last couple of years been putting myself out on streaming services like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music and Google Play as Echo Rayler. My latest release is Perception, produced by Liu. It's going to be on a 7-track tape called A Time Machine to Forever Onward. This tape is going for more of the traditional old school hip hop sound, whereas in the past I've explored trap sounds and even the same kind of old school sounds that I'm talking about now, as well as some other more sort of Little Peep and Garden influenced sounds as well. My main goal is to separate the art from the artist. My main influences are UK hip hop like High Focus Records and Blah Records, but then on the other side of that, more focuses like Southern American hip hop like 3-6 Mafia, even to people like Outkast, like Big Boy and Andrew 3000 as well. So I've been playing guitar and singing and writing songs that way since I was about 8-9 years old. When I started studying music technology and music performance course at college, then I started to get more into the hip hop and performance side of things and started to push myself more as an artist and develop my skill a little bit more. So Echo Rayler off the bat might seem like a nonsensical kind of name, but it's actually an anagram of my government name. So I'm on Facebook under the name Echo, ECHO, and you can find me on Instagram at EchoRayler_. So without any further ado, we'll get into my latest track produced by Liu called Perception. You can find it on all streaming services such as Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music and Google Play.
While I tiptoe, twist and twirl my way around these triple drains, spitting in the faces of my demons. I glide out the window pane like a phoenix born from the mold and decay. But something's strange, huh? Something strange, eh? Deer in headlights caught up in the online traffic. Too many tragic truths, I feel so aloof. I write because I feel I have to. I am obliged to share my thoughts and truths and these doubts with an audience. And that's my perception prism. And that's my perception prism schism, eh? And that's my perception vision with my precision, yeah.
flying in, mattered on a pterodactyl. At this point I'm mostly skipping the actual definition of this song. You probably skipped it along, but if you were really listening, surely by now you know this was written by a poet all along. I find it easier to write when I'm stood alone in the streets at night. Maybe I'm hoping I'll stumble into someone thrust upon a similar struggle, so we can undo our minds like a pestle we could grind and take another leap around another triple drain another time. Yeah, but that's my perception prism, and that's my perception prism schism, and that's my perception through my vision with my precision. Yeah. Too many cats moving lethargic, ain't gonna lie, dog, it's got me feeling kinda car sick. I just wanna get back and blaze some lems and FaceTime my overseas friends. That shouts to NIK all day 2200. We run the block from Canada to Central Sutton. Whole gang just moving rotten, but we ain't forgotten that our hearts are golden. Vocabulary like my name was Holden. Just don't watch that precision that I'm holding. I'm penning poems to strangers, frail as fingernails, silent and gentle. I don't leave a trail, even in the snow I will prevail. Sitting back, sipping on the shepherdess, the riddles that I fiddle with are effortless. I'm just sitting between the claw of the leopardess and the raw tenderness of streams that deafen us. These pills are hard to ingest and treacherous, a defenseless menace of faceless gradients that crumble down to blamelessness. The angel dust got you aware of the rust, arranged in the cadence for the graceless. We were sitting here acting like breaking laws never made us, standing firm with our claws in the crust of the earth. Deflect those dark energies with herbal remedies. We're developing the sediments to help you battle with the senator, spilling demented verbal enemas. Let's go back to when the four basic elements were together in the center at an equilibrium. Let it become anything and anyone. I could unravel the stars into a foggy memory. The only way I see to live around these ways is buried deep in the ground, feeding flowers the power to tower all around. Is that profound enough for SoundCloud?
You're listening to the Skid Row Show here on Tune 1 Radio. Welcome back. That was the Echo Railer promo. Now going to get into the new one from Sleep's Cousin, again produced by Liu. This is Exist.
What it is to exist in an ignorant bliss. I get blown with the wind, no traction or grip. I hope I don't slip while doing my bits, and I move like a soul truck supplying the grit. So what it is to exist in an ignorant bliss. I get blown with the wind, no traction or grip. I hope I don't slip while doing my bits, and I move like a soul truck supplying the grit. Hey, nice to meet you and make your acquaintance. Spent long enough getting by on the same shit. Still move fluid like ink on the pages, and all I got is time, but I'm losing patience. I step in the place, they're all gushing me up. I guess it's the bed I made, but I'm sleeping it rough. To get by fine just isn't enough. I've been building on the craft, not trying my luck. Listen here, hear me out. Hear me out, listen here, hear me out. I got this to say, listen here, hear me out. I stuck around through the rain. I feel the sun's rays. They're waiting for the new shit, like holding their breath. No one confessed all the substance I hold in my chest. I'll never be enlightened while I shout at the ref, and I'll never sleep, cause sleep is the cousin of death. What it is to exist in an ignorant bliss. I get blown with the wind, no traction or grip. I hope I don't slip while doing my bits, and I move like a soul truck supplying the grit. So what it is to exist in an ignorant bliss. I get blown with the wind, no traction or grip. I hope I don't slip while doing my bits, and I move like a soul truck supplying the grit. Hey, I might pack an old Rosie while whistling the blues, singing Devil Don't Know Me. Never felt holy, somewhere near the opposite. Almost make the right decision, keep my mind off the fritz. Keeping high, often sick, squirming in a monster's grip. So brew a coffee quick if you got time to sit and feel human after weekends off the shit. On some shit, chalky to experience and bond from it. I don't like the cut of his jib. If I'm honest, I don't hear the hunger in it. In the middle of the road with the smuggest of grins. Fuck it, I'll dip, some nice ones safe in a bit. Never mind the bad or the ugly, cause I'm feeling good. Always sticking out like Neil Williams' right foot. All I need's a pretty little stoods and a nice shubs. I'm already there, so I've made it in my book. What it is to exist in an ignorant bliss. I get blown with the the wind, no traction or grip. I hope I don't slip while doing my bits, and I move like a soul truck supplying the grit. So what it is to exist in an ignorant bliss, I get blown with the wind, no traction or grip. I hope I don't slip while doing my bits, and I move like a soul truck supplying the grit. Hey.
Welcome back. That was the new one from Sleep's Cousin, produced by Liu at Little Leaf Recordings. That was Exist. This is Karma by Case.
If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. You feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind.
First time, I'm proud of my selfish decisions. Couple people did me dirty, but I'm clean. Ain't even mad proof, karma is a B. We all do bad things, when it comes back it bites hard. Tell me if the bright lights, wild nights have lost their appeal, no. Love on the hill, not even primrose. Just flow with each step up, hair up on the road you roll. You know they turn cold, you gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the roads. It seems heartless, no pitter-patter up on the turf. And as the word search the earth to the crush for a bump like this, give you a rush like this. Me and my ones, we never slept, we stayed up. The line going. That's why we live life different in the 715. That's why we live life different in the 715. That's why we live life different in the 715. That's why we live life different in the 715. I'm her favorite secret that she keeps. She's the one that mellows out my G. Make a movie by the eve, put our wildest dreams all on the silver screen. That heat's coming from her fires, add fire to my words. We're the worst every time, yeah, that we roll. She know how it goes. I'm her favorite secret, she likes to keep close. I'm on the sound, hoodie season, back around. No more summer bounce, let you squeeze out. Keep that indoors when we're throwing down. Oversized jumping with her underwear out. I know exactly what it is. I know that we ain't kids. We like to kick back up in the cut and kick. We like to kick back up in the car. That's why we live life different in the 715. That's why we live life different in the 715. That's why we live life different in the 715. That's why we live life different in the 715. Just know I speak no loose words. You see, I've been afraid, but now those days, yo, they seem like yesteryears. Just far away, look how I step. Art dealer lean, mug it real mean. Lord knows, Lord willing, we could come up in the game and make a killing, understand. Leave me here and leave me here working. Trust I'm getting back, it's way deep in the raps. I'm just sitting down.
If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. You feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. You feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. You feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. You feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. You feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind.
That was Case with Karma. Remember, look out for links to all of the artists in this week's Skid Row show, on this week's Sunday session, on my Instagram page, Big Daddy Streaks. And yeah, you'll find links to all of the artists on this week's playlist there. What we're now going to get into is some Vi Rizzy. Again, get on Instagram and Facebook. Everyone loves V. This is All I Do Is Trap.
Rucksack all on my back with this big Rambo.
R.I.P. Vi Rizzy.
All I do is grind, I trap. I ain't tryna sit round all skint, so I'm in a hotel room with a pack. These white rocks looking like mints. Got a rucksack all on my back with this big Rambo falls off a man's hips. I got G-packs up in my belly, that's pound signs when a man shits. All I do is grind, I trap, plug packs that's brown inside of my cheeks. I was on wing doing fisting, so I did block for my last 2 weeks. Now I'm OT for £1 in peps, come back, re-up and repeat. Came and I left jail house from block, fist ups and boss chair beats. All I do is trap. Flashbacks when I first put packs. Now I just do that normal. 2-2 spit, I don't need no VAS. I'm a driver, I don't take no trains. OTM way bomb fags. I was in jail just counting days. Now I can't crack shots and cash. Niggas try get to 100 chicks. Me, I'm trying to make 100 quid. So it's all OT trips with bits. Dark TT never been mixed. Mum was in court with the social services and they took all her kids. So I cry sometimes when I think about my little broski and my sis. When life give me lemons, I just bun out all in a spliff. Smoke and I drink when the pain gets tough. Sometimes man pull out the sniff. Driving around on a one-man ting, 2 shanks and a stolen whip. I ain't tryna go back jail. If I do, bro, bring me a tiz. I ain't tryna go back to left legs on a Sunday and chapel at 9. So I parked that off in a S-Reg near my grandma's. I'd grub in a ride. Now I fly OT with a Z plug that my young buck got the oven inside. I was in jail on basic 1 hour out, then bang up at 9. Lost me about 15 wing jobs after sell spins and fighting. Bro didn't kill no one that night, but the judge still went and just lifed him. In a bando, cats piping, yeah, my line ring, I was on road cycling. Now I just fly some plates on a ride, then I hit the M-way through mileage. All I do is grind and trap, I ain't like them man sitting round on sofas. My phone's filling up with smokers, trying to do music and link with promoters. Now I'm driving around with a big shank, now I get bread, man, I need a couple toasters. And I chase down cats like poachers, trying to fly birds, I ain't talking vultures. I was in jail, got nicked with unauthorised articles, got blocked off. Now I'm trying to get this dope thing locked off, but the popos want bro in a cop shop. Still stepping on chalk like hopscotch, yeah, the block's hot, so I'm flying mish. Rap B and licorice Riz, then cling, so I don't serve B, catch whiz. I was locked up in a Cat B private jail, computer for canteen. Had phones in cells and pad keys, 100 channels on my Samsung flat screen. I was banged up in a Gaza, Swinny or not sales D Glen Parva. Compare these Leicester rappers to me, hands down, ain't none of them harder. Now I move crack on a Samsung, had to dip out when a riot van come. And I was on stuff with a handgun, but it weren't mine, so bro threw a tantrum. And me, I don't sip no Magnum, pull up on man, point out like that's some. Man's tryna pep down like a 2 in a shoe, but it's paid next man bag 'em. And now I'm in a fast lane, B&H blew my mouth, backside full of class A. Man's up and down strips all day, giving freebies out till all of them cats came. Got a new number, a new trap name, shut down shit, I don't serve no crap weights. My one-on-ones like 2-on-2, my Nick told all of his cat mates. I was on wings with lifers, all of my cats got tins of ciders. Doing trip sits insiders, £20 notes, brown slips and fivers. In a bando, pins and pipers, when I eat out phone rings on silent. Bro got more than 25 years for a murder, he ain't even violent. But me, I'm still grinding, conspiring to supply, V-Riz is supplying. Plated whips doing mileage, give testers, tell nits come and try it. Budge TT when I buy it, guess what, still TT when I fly it. Drop vids back then, went quiet, got banged up, guess what, I've been writing. Got bagged on a conspiracy, got bagged with the pikers. Now I'm on a 30 doing 90s, jump out gang, 10 toes in my Nikes. Lost towns of how many times man been blue lighted, must be about 30. I like steak well done, fuck server. Cause I ain't tryna go back to general apps and free flow doing up laps. So I changed my plate up rags and look for towns on Google Maps. Put food in traps, turn that food to cash. Now I'm back up, so a Red Bull 4-pack and a box of 20 fags.
That was Vi Rizzy with All I Do Is Trap. R.I.P. Vi Rizzy. What we're going to play out on this week is In the Bag. This is Ricky Licks and Harry Ixer. You can find the video for this now on Pack of the Plug's YouTube channel. This is produced by Zillion. Until next week, I'm out. Peace.
Crazy with it, let's be real, you ain't close to me. You got a couple little chavs, I got ghosts with me. Shit, Greek gods hold a toast with me. Rappers soft, they can't handle me emotionally. Flowing with the breeze, always got the leaves, yo. Respect nature, but MCs can bleed, yo. We got the gang, fuck the rest of them. Some done me wrong after I blessed them. Music lessons with the kings and legends. Leave your rap career looking like a dead pheasant. Come against my army, man, best wishes. My dad used to nick lead from churches. Up on the roof, putting work in, swerving. I got chemicals and art, man, I'm serving. Shit, good times and life lessons. Money can't solve it all, but you can buy a blessing.
Making art, breaking hearts, it only takes a chance. Leap of faith, be awake, kiss a piece of cake. Seize the day, this can ease the pain. Watch this space, I'm coming up, so watch this space. I got a lot to say, this is Ixon or what's his name. I just popped to Spain, then came back just to make tracks. And to shift some further cushions, I don't pay tax. I touch down and we rock bass jam. In the bag, got it in the bag. Bring it back, OT, bring it back.
In the bag, flip another gram. In the bag, get it with the gang.
In the bag, got it in the bag. Bring it back, OT, bring it back.
In the bag, flip another gram. In the bag, get it with the gang.
I'll get Catch you next time, Streaks the Long Ting.
What? Oh yeah! So here I go. Go.